It is that time of the Barbie cycle where the new Barbies are coming in and the old ones are going out. And you, as a collector, have to decide, do I want these Barbies? Yes or no? I didn't want them at full price. For reduced price, are they worth it to me? Usually, I don't buy the Barbie budget beach dolls, but this is the dilemma that I faced. To buy them or not to buy them. I did decide to buy them. They are worth it. So let's open them up and take a closer look. To admit that in the past I have scorned the budget beach Barbie dolls, especially because of the printed on suits. When I was a little kid, I loved the beach Barbie dolls because it was a way to get new characters and they came with a swimsuit and they weren't that expensive. But now as an adult collector, I've always kind of looked at them as like kids' toys and not ones that I really want to get. However, recently my opinion has changed, so let's get these dolls out of the box and take a closer look. Two of the dolls are actually already open and a little bit played with. You can see with the indents in their hair, they've had ponytails in because I bought these for my niece and we have played with them already. But they were actually the reason that I bought the budget beach Barbies, because once I had them in hand, I was looking at them like, wow, they're actually kind of beautiful, and they made me reconsider getting the rest of the beach budget Barbies. Whenever I'm buying a Barbie, the thing that matters most to me is the head. And the reason for this is I'm not a doll customizer yet at this point. The most customization that I do is take the head off and put it on a new body. So however the hair looks, the eyes look, the makeup looks, that is how my Barbie's probably gonna look unless I like braid the hair or put it in a ponytail or something. So this doll has been one that I've looked at more than once in the past because she looks like a totally new character to me. Even though she has the Millie face mold, her hair color is different. She actually has brown eyebrows, and I like her more, not solemn, but I like her more serious facial expression with the closed lips. I also really like this doll's swimsuit. All the dolls on their swimsuit have like a raised detail in the molding for stitching. Hers is one-armed, has a cutout in the middle, and stripes. I like the color pattern with the navy blue and the stripes on the front and the yellow contrast on the bottom. This is a really pretty swimsuit, and altogether I bought this doll for full price. A whole $5 at the time, but still I got her, and I think she would be a worthy candidate for rebodying her head. Next up, we have the Alec face mold Barbie. She has brown eyes, brown hair, with some light brown streaks in it. The Alec face mold is actually one of my favorite face molds. I love this doll. I really like her American flag bathing suit. It's very classic and simple. And then the back, the straps are crossed instead of straight down, which I think is a nice detail. I also like her sweetheart neckline. There's a blonde Millie with this same bathing suit, but I was not interested in getting her. And of all the dolls, all the beach dolls, whenever I would walk by, she's another one who I always kind of looked at like, maybe I should get her to rebody her. She is a favorite of my niece and nephews, very heavily featured in all the storylines, and I really like this doll. I have 3 more beach dolls from the previous wave that's kind of going out of style right now. I got this doll and the next 3 for $3.50 on Amazon, which I thought was an absolute steal. This one has the June face mold with green eyes. Her makeup is matte and very natural looking. She has a side part with light brown hair with darker brown streaks in it. It's a very natural color again, and a nice length. feels a little wet out of the box, so it might be a little greasy, but kind of gives her a I just walked out of the ocean type look. Her bathing suit is color blocked with 2 orange stripes that kind of look like ties, and then the back has a deep V, which is a different mold than the previous 2 that we've looked at. I really do like this color combination, and I almost wish this was a clothing doll bathing suit so that I could put it onto another doll. Something else that's interesting about these beach dolls is they have very rubbery arms, kind of half plastic, half rubber, like the fashionistas who have vitiligo. And I'm not sure why that is, but they do have some good articulation on the arms, forward, backward, to the side. And then the dolls are all flat-footed, and they all do have the 5 points, the standard 5 points of articulation. Next up, we have this doll who I also got for $3.50 on Amazon. She has the Daya face mold, and again, very natural looking makeup. I do think her lip is a little fleshy, a little too fleshy looking for me. I would have liked a little more like pink or red, or just a hint more of a color in there, because I feel her lips are almost too close to her skin tone. Her hair is dark brown with like a reddish brown blonde strands in there, goes down to her back like the rest of the dolls and has a side part. Her bathing suit mold is the same as the June face mold, with a deep V on the back and a V on the front. Out of all the previous wave, this is my least favorite. I do like the color combination on the bathing suit, but I don't really like the printed detail. I usually like tropical print, but this one's just not really doing it for me. The last Beach Barbie from this line that we're going to look at is a Ken. He was also $3.50 on Amazon, and he has a head mold that looks extremely similar, like his facial painting, his hair color, everything, to Ken Fashionista 10. It's almost the exact same doll. I'm not sure that there is even much difference other than the body. He's on the beach budget body, and his arms don't go to the side, they only go up and down. He just have those kind of rubbery arms. But something different about the Ken Beach Barbies is that they have removable swimsuits. What? How come Kens get a removable swimsuit and the Barbies don't? Anyway, his swimsuit is removable, and he has kind of an underwear line but no band, which I guess is how they're getting around that. But I do like the swimsuit a lot. It has kind of sunset pastel with palm trees. I think it's a really nice swimsuit, plasticky material. I really like this doll overall, and my one complaint is that I feel like I've already seen him before, and I do actually already have Ken Fashionista 10, but for $3.50 it's excusable, and I do like that they have Kens with some different hairstyles. Moving on to the newest wave of budget beach Barbie dolls. Notice here I only have 3 out of the 6 that have come out. I didn't get the Barbie one because she seems pretty similar to other Barbies that we've seen. I couldn't find the one in the orange bathing suit, and then the blonde Ken, I have enough blonde Kens, and I didn't love his swimsuit enough to buy it. So these are the 3 we're gonna look at. First up is this Barbie doll. She has the crystal face mold, and I'm not often drawn to the crystal face molds because it seems like they're often given the same complexion, same hair, same facial painting, but she looks different from other ones that I've seen. She does remind me a little bit of the Barbie Loves the Ocean crystal face mold, especially with the color of her hair, which is like a light golden brown with some darker brown underneath. But I didn't get that Barbie, so she feels like a new character to me. She has a sweetheart neckline on her bathing suit. It's blue. The back straps are in a V, so I believe this is the same mold as the Alec face mold one that we just looked at. I do like the color of the suit, but the pattern is not exactly my favorite. It's a little too, I don't know, rock and roll, flames, not in a way that really resonates with me, with the roses and the flames and everything. But it's not a bad bathing suit, and she has a very She's a beautiful doll. I like also her makeup looks natural. She's a pretty doll. This doll is my favorite out of the new wave, possibly even out of all the Beach Barbies that I bought for this video. She has the Christie face mold, which is not one that we see a whole lot modern day, and she looks absolutely beautiful. I love that her makeup also looks very natural. She has long brown hair. It's dark brown. It does have a couple light brown streaks in it, and I love her bathing suit. It is my favorite out of all the bathing suits. Just love the purple fade to pink and the butterflies. Also, this doll has a strapless suit, which is the first doll I've seen with a strapless suit, which means she would be the best to put other outfits on, so she can wear her bathing suit underneath, and then most Barbie fashions will still work with her because her shoulders are clear. Like, maybe not if she has like a crop top, but you don't have to worry about the molded on straps peeking out of the Barbie fashions. And there's the back. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm glad that they included the Christie face mold on this new wave of Barbie budget dolls. Last up is this Ken. The moment I saw him in stores, I had to get him. I didn't even know that they were putting out new Ken dolls. I thought it was just new Barbies. So when I saw him, I got him right away. The second I saw him, he has locks and a shaved underside. He does remind me a lot of another fashionista. A fashionista was abroad and had blonde tips on the locks. So he does feel a little familiar, but I love him. He's so handsome. And then he has removable shorts, because Kens get removable shorts. And they have like leaves on them. They're blue. They have a stitching detail at their crotch. And they are shorter. I've noticed that his shorts and the blonde Ken shorts are much shorter than the other Beach Barbies shorts. Look at this. They're much shorter, much tighter than the previous pair. They are handsome. It's just, I don't know, it's just an interesting detail. And also his arms, they do only go forward and backwards. There's no out to the side. And they're not rubbery. So it seems like on the new wave, they're just putting plastic arms on them, which makes me wonder, why did they do rubber arms on the first ones? To conclude, my mind is changed about the budget Barbie beach dolls. Whew, that's a mouthful. In the past, I just wasn't really interested. I thought they were only for kids. But now I think these dolls are good for kids and adult collectors. For kids, they're great dolls because their clothes are molded on, and so if that's like a concern you have as a parent, you don't have to worry about, at least the Barbies, getting naked. They can't. They have their bathing suit molded on. And for the most part, you can put clothes over them. There might be a little bit of peeking of the swimsuit underneath, but I think most kids, especially little kids, they're not going to be worried about that. I think they're great dolls for adults because often well, maybe I'll just speak for myself. When I get a doll, if I really like it, I want to rebody onto a doll with more articulation. So for like the fashionistas, sometimes I don't like the outfit, but I pay the $9 to get the head to put on a new body. For these, you don't have to worry about getting an outfit you don't like, and it's only $5 or $6 for a head that you can then rebody onto a body for more articulation. So it's win-win for adults and for kids, I think, and parents. I think they're a great doll all around. I do have one criticism / concern, and that is the doll's hair. First, a positive about the hair. I love how all of the hair has this two-tone thing going on. All of their hair looks very naturally colored, and that's something I prefer in my dolls. But the thing that I don't like about their hair is that all of the Barbies have long, fine, straight hair. Now, there's nothing wrong with long, fine, straight hair. It's a perfectly beautiful hairstyle, but it's the only one across all these dolls of different complexions and facial features and ethnicities all of the dolls have long, fine, straight hair. And I hope it's unintentional, but I think unintentionally it does send a message that long, fine, straight hair is the beauty standard. And I was thinking, well, why would they all have long, fine, straight hair? Maybe it's something to do with the fact that they're all budget dolls. But then I realized, no, there have been budget dolls for this price point who have not long, fine, straight hair. So I think that is an issue Mattel does need to address. And in the future, I would like to see Beach Barbies. He's fainting. My points are too strong for him. In the future, I would like to see more budget dolls who have a variety of hairstyles, hair textures, just to show that there's more than one type of beautiful hair. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. You're a difficult one.